We are the new generation. We are the confused individuals whose lives represent the constant struggle between keeping your roots, your culture, your Sanskriti, and growing wings. The internal battle between where your parents come from, or where you trace your South Asian lineage, to being proud of your Canadian identity. Of this freedom to be who you are, even if your skin is a little darker.
There's an old Indian folklore that the Lord Vishnu opened his mouth and revealed to his mother Yashoda the 7 oceans, the entire universe in its vast expanse, with all its glory and opportunity and light. Indians often talk about light in a metaphorical manner. The light of God, the lightness of skin, the lightness of the sky. We light candles to celebrate the triumph of good over evil. Light defeating dark, of success over defeat. A passion and tradition over stiffness and conformity. Remember a culture that pulses through my blood, and a strange coincidence about my blood. It's a part of you. It is you.
I come from bearing a Canadian passport with Born in India silently engraved. I am one of the largest visible minorities in Canada. And by 2031, the population of South Asians in Canada is expected to double. But I'm still Canadian, right? I grew up here, yet I stand out, my blood as red as the bindi in the middle of my forehead. Canada is my home, I promise. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, my blood. My parents were travelers testing rebirth in a new land, where their failings and hard work seldom met success. But that success was sweet, if any, after all. Canada, the land of milk and honey. South Asians are more likely than the overall population to have incomes that fall below low-income cutoffs, with 23% of people living in poverty, to be exact. I am forever grateful to my parents and God, for I never have to know the struggles of being an immigrant, that sense of unnerving, never-ending fear and the unknown. Indeed, over 1 in 3, 35% of Canadians of South Asian origin reported that they had experienced discrimination or unfair treatment based on their South Asian background. I will never know the struggles of being raised on rice and dal in the politically unstable India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. I will not know the journey of my mother, who walked in Canada's freezing winters with a thin jacket and a cotton t-shirt. For these things I am truly thankful. I come from curry scents and never-ending stream of spices. I come from seeing my mother as she faintly applies her bindi, her third eye, to the center of her forehead. How does she make it so perfectly round each time, I ask? I can speak and shout in Tamil, Urdu, Bengali, Hindi as freely as English. I can bring curry for lunch and hope that no one laughs. I can be anything I want. I can be one of the South Asians who are considerably more likely than the rest of the population to have a university degree. I can be one of the 25% of Canadians over the age of 15 who have a bachelor's or postgraduate degree. I love that by 2031 I will be 1 in 5 of the estimated South Asian Canadian citizens. But where I come from will never tie me down, for I am part of a circle, a perfect harmony of old and new, tradition and rendition, South Asian and Canadian. I am multiculturalism defined. I am where Canada meets Canada, where they hug and embrace and never let go. I am thankful for Canada's ability to greet my namaste with the firm hello.
So how do you bring your culture to day?
Good question.
Well, you teach a lot of people how to speak.
Oh yeah, that's so true. I taught like all my friends how to count in Tamil.
Yeah, until high.
Yeah, and then multicultural. Oh yeah, I love multicultural.
Do you feel like people enjoy learning about South Asian heritage?
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like especially like the dance and what we eat and like how we're raised. I think they're fascinating. Yeah, and the So like, how would you define yourself as a person of our world today?
A strong, independent, talented Canadian. Yeah.
Are you proud of being Canadian?
Yeah, we're all like, yeah.
Okay, so how do you guys feel being first generation South Asian Canadians?
I feel really good and like accepted in society. Like there's no difference in me being like Indo-Canadian or like and like from a different background. Like our culture, our like country gives us so many opportunities to express our feelings and like be ourselves, like especially practice our cultural.
Do you find it hard to balance being South Asian and being Canadian at the same time?
Personally, I don't actually, because there are so many like community programs out there that where it allows me to be Canadian and Indian at the same time. It expresses and allows me to like practice my culture and like I do dance, so like it lets me like I don't know reflect my traditional background, but at the same time like follow Canadian concepts and be part of this.
How do you feel being a South Asian in Canada?
I feel very good. I'm welcomed and I'm really proud to be South Asian in Canada.
How do you balance being someone of a Bengali background but also someone that identifies himself with being Canadian?
Oh, it's actually quite easy. I just be myself and then I'm like sometimes when I go to Fallon's house, I'm South Asian and then at school I'm Canadian. They're both me, so it's kind of easy because just be yourself and you're both.
But the food like here is amazing because like I don't just have my curry, but I have like my rice, my pizza. What else does Canada have? Maple syrup and poutine. Yeah, that's good too. That was nice. The boys are beautiful. They're white boys, black boys, Asian boys. I mean, if I was in Sri Lanka, there would only be fobs. To a fob boy, but I can be like, Mom, look, he's good. Like even though he's white, he's still a good boy. He has a Canadian job. He's a doctor, like degree and everything. Yeah, Canada's awesome.
So how do you feel South Asian immigrants have shaped Canada's multicultural identity?
Well, our culture has given Canada a whole wide range of diversity, and it's made it so much more.
Oh, okay. Hello, guys. Hi. So this is Hindi Marathi 101. So I'm gonna say a word, and if you guys can repeat it, that'd be very nice. Okay. So laddu.
Laddu. Laddu.
Okay. Laddu.
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 Okay. Do.
Do.
Laddu.
Laddu.
Okay.
Let me teach you something.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Laddu. Laddu. Laddu.
Wait. Laddu.
Laddu.
Not laddu. It's laddu.
Okay, now say it once. Laddu. Laddu. Laddu.
Perfect. Okay. Wait, say it again. Hold on. Say it again. No, okay, say it. Fair. Okay, alright. Okay. So Mazapan. Wow. Yeah, okay.
Okay, say my name is. Mera naam Jala hai. Mera naam Jala hai. One.
Mera naam Slimming.
Hey.
Mary.
Hey.
Hey. Mera naam Claire. Hey.
Wow. Yeah.
Done.
Little India proof. Pani puri. So.
Penny Puri.
Pani.
Pani.
Puri.
Puri.
Now put it together.
Pani Puri.
Perfect.
Well, let's see. Oh, I love you. मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ. Just in case I fall in love with an Indian boy. Goodbye. Next time.
Oh, what was it? Say it again.
Say I want to say it. What is it? मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ. मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ. मैं तुमसे करता हूँ.
Yeah.
Now the Canadian.
Bow.
Next try.
Oh, can we?
I blow proudly in the wind. At a full mast I shall never bend. I am Canada, throughout the ages, red, white, and maple leaf all over. My nationalism and beaming pride never far from shore. Amariusk ad mari, from sea to sea. I have truly seen that diversity breeds unity, and nothing less.
All right, Neve. So how do you bring your South Asian culture to your community?
Well, I like to talk to people about, you know, how, like, my traditions and my beliefs from my home country, you know, all that stuff.
So what country are you from?
You know, it's been a while since I've been back there, so, you know, where, you know, just everything South Asian. You
Okay.
can see it in my, you know, my everything. Radiates.
How does your culture define you?
I don't know. It's in my heart. That's all I know.
Okay.
It's all lies. Stop.
How do you feel?
I love Canada!
Oh, friends!